What's up, Dolphins? I'm here. It's Victory Monday. It was a crazy day Sunday. I kind of lost my voice. 'Cause I was at MetLife. Um, had great seats. It was very fun. So Monday was a very sloppy game. Uh, I think the Dolphins could have done better. And if you can hear the rain, I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can, sorry about that. I'm gonna try to edit it out as much as I can, but if not, I don't think it's gonna be too bad. So the Jets and the Dolphins game started off kind of iffy. It definitely looked like the Jets defense showed up like right away, like first drive, and it was just Jets defense looked like they showed up. And then they started playing before I got to my seat, so I didn't really get a good idea of what the first drive was like. But if I knew the they got the ball back. It was a fourth down, and I'm not really sure what happened. And by the time I got to my seat, I know that by the time I got to my seat, Darnold fumbled, and it was like second and 17 or third and 17. So whatever I say about the game is just gonna be right off of that. It's not like anything really happened. Um, I know Tannehill fumbled, I think, and there was one sack where Tannehill landed on his knee that I missed. So like right off the bat, both of the defenses did really good. I think it was smart for Gase to play very conservative. You see in the Titans, we didn't run too many screenplays. We got a little risky at times. In this game, it was no risk. We played it safe, which is definitely smart because the Jets defense Monday when they played the Lions was incredible, and it was definitely good for the Dolphins to play smart and play safe. There was a couple big plays, like when he threw for decent yardage, but not a lot. Like most of the receivers got 30 yards or something. Like it's nothing too big. The one Tannehill played pretty good for the most part. I can't really complain with him because it was didn't really do too bad. And Eli, whatever. I can't really complain for what happened. The game was good, and we won. That's all that matters. Is what I always like to say. Don't like the statistics. We won. That's what matters. Let's move on to the next game. If Tanny missed a couple throws or whatever, we still won. That's all that matters. I don't think it's good for people to get so hung up on statistics, looking at the box score, seeing how they did that and what they didn't do. I mean, you can do that if we lose, but when we win, it's a win. Just move on. It's just how you do it. I think that's what Gase does very well. Is not really paying attention to the stats, but doing what it takes to win, playing smart, and knowing how to play against certain teams, and just going off that, like not getting hung up on Tanny making a couple bad throws. And the only really decent throw or bad throw I can think of him making was the very open throw to Albert Wilson in the third quarter, I think, a little bit. I think it was in the third quarter because I switched sheets with I went to with one of my other friends. I'm with my family, who are all Dolphin fans, and a couple of my friends were there, so I went and sat with them for the third quarter. So yeah, it was in the third quarter. I think it was towards the middle. Big drop. Well, it's not really a drop, and it's not like it wasn't a catchable throw. Oh shit! All right. I just got a notification that Cleveland traded Gordon to New England for a fifth round pick. It's crazy. I'll make a video about that right when I finish this, and I'll post it on Instagram. I guess it's because I mentioned my Instagram will be in the description. If you're here from my Instagram, uh, please subscribe and like the video and leave a comment so I know you're there. But I'm gonna make a video about that and post right after this. Because we're playing New England, not to, or yeah, after Oakland, we're playing New England. Uh, that's good for them because Julian Edelman would still be out. I think we're still, I don't know. Never mind. We're not in New England yet. We'll worry about New England when we get to New England. Worried about the Jets Dolphins, week 1 in MetLife. So yeah, Tannehill went for 17, 23, 168 yards, which is pretty good. Not pretty good. That's very good. He looked sharp last week against the Titans too. Tanny is looking good. He's not looking elite. I'm not saying he's going to be elite, but for what he is, he's looking really good. And on top of that, we rushed very well. Our running game was extremely well. Kenyon, 11 carries, 53 yards, 4.8 carries, or 4.8 average, and 1 touchdown is really good. Gore, 9 for 25, 2.8. He doesn't have a big role. Wilson ran twice for 8 yards, 4-point average, which is really good. And Grant 1 carry and 5 yards with a 5-yard average. Those are all really good. And Tanny, surprisingly, ran 8 times for 44 yards with a 5.5 average, which is really good. I think that was the key to winning this game. Control the run game. And we'll talk about the Jets more when I get to the defensive side of things. I kind of want to focus on the offense for a little bit. But the ball was very spread out in this game. Wilson caught 3 balls for 37 yards and a 12.3 average and 1 touchdown. And Danny Amendola, who got rocked in 1 hit. I think he might be in the highlights. So, I'm not sure actually. It might be a little bit tough to find the play. Might be in the highlights. I'm not sure. So Danny Amendola got 4 catches for 32 yards, 8-point average, which is pretty good too. Jakeem Grant, 2 catches for 27 yards, 13.5 average. Gore, 1 catch. Actually, this Gore catch was so good. It was 3rd and 19. Tanny was getting he was pressured. It was crazy. It looked like he was gonna get sacked. And he just dumped it to Gore. Gore was wide open by himself. I think he was blocking and he kind of slipped out to just get there. Tanny just dumped it to him. And he ran for 19 yards and got the first down, which was needed. And that's kind of what finished the game. And Derby, which, God, this was such a good catch. The AJ Derby touchdown, he got 1 catch for 19 yards, 19 average, and 1 touchdown. It was such a good catch. That would definitely be shown in the highlights. You'll definitely notice it. Kenyon, 4 catches, 17 yards, 4.2. I would like to see Kenyon go deep very often, or more often. I know we do it sometimes. We did in the preseason a couple times. We did against the Patriots and the Broncos last year. We didn't do it. We haven't done it this year, but there's a play that they do sometimes where Kenyon like swings out and goes deep and he catches it. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But I would really like to see them do that more often. Now I like to see Kenyon catch for a lot more yards. So I think that getting Kenyon in the passing game would be very good for the Dolphins. Another thing I was kind of surprised about, Kenny Stills was 2nd 17, 8.5. Average, no touchdowns. I was very surprised about that. I thought after last week, Stills got like 108 yards, 111 yards, something like that. With that 175-yard bomb from Tannehill to Stills deep, which I thought they were going to try that again, but, you know, they're definitely playing it safe. So they didn't throw that because I don't think Gase wanted an interception, and Dano didn't throw any interceptions. The one thing is that Jason Sanders missed a kick that could have possibly cost us the game if the Jets scored again, which is scary. But our defense stepped up when it needed to happen. And Nat Hack, if there was an MVP for this game, it might have been him. He punted really good. You know, he got in the 520s. He was nailing all the punts. It was crazy. It definitely helped us with the win because the defense played really well. Jakeem Grant
got some guys that can get in and out of cuts.
The fake to Drake. Here comes Tannehill, the former college receiver on the move and sliding past the 45-yard line for a first down run.
I don't know if that's what he was going for, but
gets it out to Drake, who played at Alabama. And he's knocked out of bounds, running out of real estate with a gain of 2 up to the 48-yard line.
So the offense pretty decent. The one thing is that we were on fire.
Including a Keem Spence gain
the first
of 10.
half. The
that is a first down to the 15-yard line. Down 11. Powell block.
20-0.
Darnold on the move.
And we didn't score again, which is bad.
A new one. On the sideline, coverage on the play by Minka Fitzpatrick.
The Jets just try to step up, make a comeback.
Into the nickel, 3rd and 8.
The one thing is
it's getting crowded.
First scored
down he
touchdown
goes, sacked. Another one right there.
Powell,
and the newest on that line, Henry Anderson.
And that's the key. They want to keep his attempts in the 20s every week if you can.
Powell back there, second down and 6, and it's picked off. Intercepted on the play by T.J. McDonald. Looking for a block, gets by Beachum, wants to feed, takes it to the 15. Powell got him, 31-yard return.
For a little bit,
defense holding teams to field goal for this part
Darnold,
of the field.
25 for 41.
Touchdown.
334 yards.
Kenyon Drake,
touchdown,
6-yard touchdown run.
The first-round pick.
This was key for winning this game.
Fitzpatrick in.
Their run
the backfield,
was
3rd and 8. They're chasing Darnold. He's drilled. Hit high and put down hard. Jordan Phillips got him. First set for Miami. 3rd and 4. Goals in.
And Bilal Howell bring 5 times for 6 yards.
Force crossing tight end A.J. Derby. Airman leading the Jets cry here in the Meadowlands. 1st and 10, 17 Darnold after the Miami punt.
Which is what you need.
Outside they go.
They definitely did this correct. Making Darnold, they had to make Darnold put this game on his back. Darnold had to do this. The thing is, Darnold couldn't do this. Because at that point, that's when he threw those 2 interceptions.
And it was coverage on the play by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Become head coaches, handle those responsibilities to someone else who's not quite as good at it.
Xavier Howard catch.
Third down, 2, deep double caught. Nice catch with a great throw.
The receivers didn't do bad.
And
then 7 receptions for 92 yards, 13.1 average. Pryor, 4 catches for 84 yards, 21 average. Howell, 5 yards, 5 receptions for 74 yards, 14.0 average.
Good move to fake out Quinn, and he's got another receiver, and again it's Anderson. Alonzo there, close to a first down. Oh, is there a fumble on the play? They're digging it out.
Made a really nice catch.
Fumble.
I think it was him.
Anderson coughs it up,
really
and a second turnover by the Jets.
I think it was him. He made a nice screen catch.
McMillan, the linebacker.
And keep an eye on Kiko Alonso.
That was probably the
Robbie Anderson never feels him coming from behind. He puts a big lick on Anderson, and you see that ball come out of his right arm.
Anderson did not go deep very often.
By McMillan.
He
it all starts with a big hit from Kiko Alonso.
Tomlinson, 1 reception, 24 yards. Crowell, 2 receptions, 4 yards. And something that I found really crazy for me first was really nice.
That is a touchdown!
He came in a couple times. I noticed him run on the field.
Darnold moving up, from behind. They jump and they nail him. Coming through with Quinn.
If I was watching from TV, I would tell you, I would be able to tell you which player did that, which player did that,
third down and 2. Here comes Tannehill.
I was in the stands. It's kind of hard to tell, to make out all of the numbers, to tell what everyone did.
First and 10 throw right here, right on the money, and caught by Stills, ushered out of bounds by the covering Claiborne, gain of 13. 5 defensive backs, 3rd and 6 for Tannehill. Moves up and down he goes.
They made Darnold try to put this game on his back. Darnold's never been in that situation before.
And a flag.
So he fell under pressure.
You see the hold right here.
Two ends came in.
He's got the shirt of Amendola.
McDonald's and one to Xavier.
Second down, 119-yard line.
Really nice.
Tannehill, 11 of 14 to the end zone.
Great
interception.
Touchdown.
McDonald's definitely stepped up from what he did last year.
A.J. Derby, 19-yard throw. And the second touchdown pass today for Miami quarterback Ryan Tannehill. Like you said, a former quarterback, too. Yeah, it was a good adjustment. You're right.
Barely targeted.
Tannehill right there. Here's the extra point. Away and through.
Missed it.
Oh, Sanders did not get it. Excuse me. Advancement has been their own 49. Powell in the backfield. 1st and 10. 2 timeouts.
So
Darnold
defense
slings one, caught by Pryor. Look at him go into the secondary. Brought down by Jones. A terrific catch and run. Minka Fitzpatrick is down.
I think MVP from the defense is definitely Kiko. 13 solo sacks and 2 forced fumbles. This dude is all over the field, and it's definitely fantastic. I would definitely have liked Shad Jones to pick up where he left off against the Titans. 2 interceptions.
A couple of passes on that last drive. The tight end in motion. Here they come after the.
They didn't go deep very often.
He's got a blocker ahead. That's Shell. And he hurdles a defender, and down the sideline he goes. Into Dolphin territory, near the 46.
And they really tried to go from the middle of the field.
Into the nickel,
not where
1st and 10.
Jones normally is.
Got him.
Jones is the.
Caught by an Anwar. Thrown out of bounds by McCain. 17-yard reception.
The thing is about the entire defense is
5 in the secondary, 3rd down, 9.
McMillan is not playing.
And he's got him. What a catch by Powell. Touchdown,
I know he's
Jets.
hyped up, but the dude's not living up to whatever.
At the 11.
He needs to step his game up. Jerome Baker's
coach, the offensive coordinator. Give him a lot of
one thing I think
look at that ball is loose.
Step up there.
Jenkins was on him. Tannehill was back.
Coverage isn't as good as the Vikings do.
Fumble recovered by the New York Jets.
Out of his right hand.
Talk about this really quick.
Look, he's trying to get rid of it. He just loses the grip, and then a good alert play by the linebacker Jordan Jenkins, and a huge turnover for the Jets.
1st and 10 for Darnold to the end zone.
The Jets had
picked off, but was he in?
Offsides, face masks.
Picked off on the play by Xavier Howard. A nice interception by him. Back of the end zone. Sam Darnold. Howard, who had 4 picks a year ago, including 2 in one game against Tom Brady on a Monday down in Florida.
I can't really tell what was
going on.
Comes
up with a big one right there. 6 yards away from passing Curtis Martin.
Maybe just because they got
3rd down and 1 to the side, incomplete. Overshooting the intended receiver Wilson. Pressure by Williams.
So we're going to just wrap it up right here.
Good block by Shell.
The game was very sloppy.
To the 30-yard line. Dragged down from behind by McMillan.
Definitely a bit scary at times. Tannehill, no, he needs to catch those Wilson.
Being chased by Taylor. Finds the receiver and he drops it. That was the rookie tight end. Chris Herndon down. They've had a holding penalty, which is sustained to Miami drive from the 45. Tannehill. And he gets it out to Grant.
I just think they were
quick twitch downfield, forced out of bounds by Tremaine Johnson. Remains 1st and 10.
Probably
that's a fumble.
Probably around
and the scramble.
70 yards and 2 touchdowns, which were doing very good for him. Wilson
never
is
got to the
definitely our
quarterback,
best
did it,
FA
Rich?
pickup so far.
I don't know what happened there, Kev. You look at Kilgore at first, I thought maybe he felt like Tannehill was under center. Robert Quinn really changes the way offenses can
Wilson
protect.
is just like a faster lane.
Well on 2nd down and 10, busting one over the left side for a 1st down.
Daniel Amendola.
Steve Wake is in, 5 in the secondary.
He's not really in the
15.
passing game very often.
Reaching the block at the left tackle. Darnold's got him. Caught by Pryor.
And I think he's only there for like a scapegoat.
They don't snap it.
No, they don't.
He's got to run some easy routes.
Held on to it.
Gets pressured.
Looked like that might have been Spencer Long just for getting the snap count.
To Danny, and you can at least expect 5 or 6
And he changed the play too, obviously, didn't he, Rich?
That's why I think.
Clearly some miscommunication between
Grant. There is one
quarterback
that happened. And now I think of it.
5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
Obviously,
He played the drive 1st and 15.
I could kind of tell. There was a play.
These pre-snap penalties right now
it's
are killing the Jets.
Highlights.
Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty.
There was a play where it was cornerback blitz. And he'll pick it up.
Easier kick.
But 55-yard
field goal try is in.
Block for him.
55
he got scared
for
and threw it to
Jason Myers.
Kenyon struggles on 3rd down.
And Grant was way down deep, super open.
Tannehill going deep, and he's got him. He's got Wilson. But he overshoots him.
If Tannehill just launched it to Grant,
something good to happen
that would have been a good 60-yard reception
2nd down and 8.
and a nice-ass touchdown. But
Nunwa reels it back in after the bounce. Got to the 27-yard line. He was hit on the play and brought down by Bobby McCain. Picks up 11. That's a 1st down for the Jets.
I saw that the line was going to pick it up for him.
3 turnovers,
and they
2
did.
interceptions.
They did block
Here's a 1st and 10. Darnold downfield. And again, he's got Pryor.
At all, but if they
knocked it out of the park,
if
and that
he
was their
knew,
first indicator that
was,
this guy can handle a lot of the volume.
1st and 10 in the middle.
Block.
Look at Powell. Catch and run and take it downfield. Alonzo grabs him. 21-yard line, 23 yards gain.
Overall, I cannot complain.
Best tackler already.
We are 2-0. We are on top of the NFL right now. Probably still 32nd in the power rankings because
intended for the running back Bilal Powell.
No, we out here though. No, that's what matters. So
and he got it.
We're gonna leave it here.
41-yard field goal.
When I talked about the Josh Gordon thing, because I'm gonna do that right after, and it might be bad.
1st and 10 handoff here. Drake busting one free in the secondary. Got the block on the play, and the block was from Grant. And he dances his way on a run of 20 yards.
Probably a pretty good indicator that this guy still has some tread left on those tires.
Fake to Drake. Here comes Tannehill. 2nd and 5's got the 1st down. Galloping into Jets territory to the 36.
That's what they're going to do.
Moves up. Underneath. It's Gore. He's got the 1st down. Gore to the 25. Stopped by Middleton.
Frank Gore. And Tannehill sits in there with a tough jaw. Look at that catch by the 14-year vet.
Drake in 3rd and 6.
Run it again.
They fake it, and here comes Tannehill. He'll slide, and he's got a 1st down to the 14 of New York.
guys that can get in and out of cuts.
The fake to Drake. Here comes Tannehill, the former college receiver, on the move and sliding past the 45-yard line for a first down run. Gets it out to Drake, who played at Alabama. And he's knocked out of bounds, running out of real estate with a gain of 2 up to the 48-yard line. Outside he goes quickly. Powell, 15-yard line, hit by a couple, including Akeem Spence, gain of 10. That is a first down to the 15-yard line. Down 11. Powell block. Darnold on the move. And incomplete. Anunwa down the sideline. Coverage on the play by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Into the nickel, 3rd and 8. Oh, it's getting crowded. Down he goes, sacked. Another one right there. And the newest on that line, Henry Anderson.
It's Detroit, and that's the key. They want to keep his attempts in the 20s every week if you can.
Powell back there, 2nd down and 6, and it's picked off. Intercepted on the play by T.J. McDonald. Looking for a block. Gets by Beachum. Wants to feed. Takes it to the 15. Powell got him. 31-yard return.
Zone defense holding teams to field goals in this part of the field.
It's Drake slithering. Touchdown. Kenyon Drake. 6-yard touchdown run.
The first-round pick, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick in, Crowell in the backfield, 3rd and 8. They're chasing Darnold. He's drilled. Hit high and brought down hard. Jordan Phillips got him. First sack for Miami. 3rd and 4. Gore is in. Tannehill. Good time. Low and uncatchable for his crossing tight end, A.J. Derby. Ed leading the Jets' cry here in the Meadowlands. 1st and 10, 17. Darnold after the Miami punt. Outside they go. It's Anunwa. He breaks a tackle with McDonald and flies down the sideline. With Powell into this secondary. 3rd down and 6 in a contorted attempt by Anunwa. And it was coverage on the play by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Become head coaches, hand over those responsibilities to someone else who's not quite as good at it.
3rd down 2, deep double caught. Nice catch with a great throw. Screen with the hit on Danny Amendola. James the block, but up the middle they come. Brandon Copeland. After the Jets timeout. Darnold, good move to fake out Quinn, and he's got another receiver, and again it's Anderson. Alonzo there, close to a first down. Oh, is there a fumble on the play? They're digging it out. And it is a fumble. Anderson coughs it up, and a second turnover by the Jets. McMillan, the linebacker.
And keep an eye on Kiko Alonso. Robbie Anderson never feels him coming from behind. He puts a big lick on Anderson, and you see that ball come out of his right arm. Good alert play by McMillan. But it all starts with a big hit from Kiko Alonso.
4 in the secondary. Tannehill, good strike on the cross. And look at the run here by Albert Wilson, and that is a touchdown! Fitzpatrick. Darnold moving up. Oh, from behind, they jump and they nail him. Coming through was Quinn. 2nd sack.
Jumpstart their offense. They've been anemic here in the first half.
3 turnovers, 3rd down and 2. Here comes Tannehill. And there goes the reception, and it's made by Kenny Stills.
Consecutive games for the Dolphins and threw for more than 4,000 yards in back-to-back seasons.
1st and 10 throw right here, right on the money, and caught by Stills. Ushered out of bounds by the covering Claiborne. Gain of 13. 5 defensive backs, 3rd and 6 for Tannehill. Moves up and down he goes. Flag thrown. Williamson with the hit. Williams is right there. And a flag. Lions.
You see the hold right here. He's got the shirt of Amendola. And
2nd down, 19-yard line. Tannehill, 11 of 14 to the end zone.
Great protection.
Touchdown. The tight end. A.J. Derby, 19-yard throw. And the second touchdown pass today for Miami quarterback Ryan Tannehill. Like you said, a former quarterback too. Yeah, it was a good adjustment. You're right. Tannehill right there. Here's the extra point. Away and through.
Missed it.
Oh, Sanders did not get it. Excuse me. Advancement has been their own 49. Powell in the backfield. 1st and 10. 2 timeouts. Darnold slings one. Caught by Pryor. And look at him go. Into the secondary. Brought down by Jones. A terrific catch and run. Minkah Fitzpatrick is down. It's good for 44 yards.
Comes the blitz. Good adjustment.
Got him at the 1. Hold on to the ball, and he gets back up as Herndon tries to dig in.
That'll be into the half.
Yep, 0's on the clock. Herndon caught a couple of passes on that last drive. The tight end in motion. Here they come after the. Here comes Tomlinson. He's got a blocker ahead. That's Shell, and he hurdles a defender, and down the sideline he goes into Dolphin territory near the 46. With Crowell into the nickel, 1st and 10. Darnold deep. Got him. Caught by an in-law. Thrown out of bounds by McCain. 17-yard reception. Powell in. 5 in the secondary. 3rd down, 9. And he's got him. What a catch by Powell. Touchdown, Jets. Flag at the 11.
Quarterback coach, the offensive coordinator. And give him a lot of information.
Oh, look at that. Ball is loose. Jenkins was on him. Tannehill was back. Fumble recovered by the New York Jets.
Out of his right hand. Look, he's trying to get rid of it. He just loses the grip, and then a good alert play by the linebacker Jordan Jenkins, and a huge turnover for the Jets.
1st and 10 for Darnold to the end zone. Picked off, but was he in? Picked off on the play by Xavier Howard. A nice interception by him. Back of the end zone. Sam Darnold. Howard, who had 4 picks a year ago, including 2 in one game against Tom Brady on a Monday down in Florida, comes up with a big one right there. 6 yards away from passing Curtis Martin. 3rd down and 1. To the side, incomplete. Overshooting the intended receiver Wilson. Pressure by Williams. Darnold. Good block by Shell. Good catch by Anunwa. To the 30-yard line. Dragged down from behind by McMillan. Being chased by Taylor. Finds the receiver and he drops it. That was the rookie tight end, Chris Herndon. 3rd down, they've had a holding penalty, which is sustained Miami drive from the 45. Tannehill, and he gets it out to Grant. Quick twitch downfield, forced out of bounds by Tremaine Johnson. Remains 1st and 10. Oh, that's a fumble. And the scramble. It never got to the quarterback, did it, Rich?
I don't know what happened there, Kev. You look at Kilgore. At first, I thought maybe he felt like Tannehill was under center. Robert Quinn really changes the way offenses can protect.
Crowell on 2nd down and 10. Busting one over the left side for a 1st down. Thank you, Steve. Wake is in. 5 in the secondary. 3rd and 15. Reaching the block at the left tackle. Darnold's got him. Caught by Pryor.
They don't snap it.
No, they don't. Long held onto it.
Looked like that might have been Spencer Long, just forgetting the snap count.
And he changed the play too, obviously, didn't he, Rich? Setting his projections.
Clearly some miscommunication between the center and quarterback.
Offense, number 67. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
8th play of the drive, 1st and 15.
Oh, another penalty. These pre-snap penalties right now are killing the Jets.
False start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Oh, but third and a bunch. If you just check it down and pick up 6 or 7, it makes this an easier kick.
55-yard field goal try is in. 55-yarder for Jason Myers.
Had their struggles on third down.
Drake is in. 3rd and 10. Ooh. Tannehill going deep, and he's got him. He's got Wilson, but he overshoots him down the sideline.
2 scores and need something good to happen here.
2nd down and 8. Ununwa reels it back in after the